Hello everyone, this is Mr. Botros Asad, and today we will talk about ordering three-digit numbers. We will learn how to order a group of three-digit numbers. Let's start by this question. It says, write the smallest of each set of three numbers. To find the smallest or greatest, or to compare between numbers, I have to take care of the place value. So to find the greatest or the smallest, I have to look at the greatest place value in these numbers, which are hundreds. So here is hundreds, hundreds, hundreds. The smallest number in the hundreds place is 100, but I have another number that have 100 here also. So these two numbers is smaller than this number. How can I find the smallest between these two numbers? After comparing the hundreds, they are equal in hundreds. Now I have to move to the tens to compare the tens. Here I have two tens and here seven tens. Of course, two tens is 20 and seven tens is 70. So this number is the smallest because it has two tens. So 127 is the smallest between this group of numbers. So what I learned from this example, I learned to take care of the place value to compare or to find the smallest or greatest numbers. The same strategy here. I want to find the smallest. Let's start by comparing the greatest place value, which is hundreds. 300s, 200s, 400s. Of course, the smallest amount of hundreds here is 200s. So this is the smallest amount of hundreds. So this is the smallest number between these numbers. So 239 is the smallest between these three numbers. Now I want to put these lengths in order from largest to smallest. What is the first thing you think of comparing the greatest place value, which is hundreds? Let's compare 100, 100, 100, 100, 100. All of them have 100 in the hundreds place. Now I should move to the next greatest place value, which is tens. I have to compare the tens because all the hundreds place are equal. So I have here three tens, five tens, eight tens, six tens, zero tens. This is the number that has the smallest amount of tens. So this is the smallest number. Okay, so 108 is the smallest. So I will start by 108. I will cross it out. Now I should look to the next smallest number. Let's go back to the tens. Three tens, five tens, eight tens, six tens. So the smallest between these four numbers is three tens. So 136 is the smallest between these numbers. So 136 comes next. I will cross it out. Then I have 5 tens, 8 tens, 6 tens. Of course, 5 tens is the smallest. So 158 comes next. I will cross it out. Then 8 tens or 6 tens. Of course, 6 tens. So 163 comes next. And the last one is the greatest number is 185. Remember that I'm comparing the tens place because all of them has the same hundreds. All of them has 100. So I move to compare the tens place. And if I want to put these numbers from largest to smallest, I will make it like this. Here is the largest, so it will be 185. Next, 163. next 158, then 136, then 108. Now I want to put these numbers on the number line. The first number here is 124. I know that 124 is between 120 and 130. It is somewhere between these two multiples of 10. Here I can see 10 equal parts or division between 120 and 130. So each part is 1. So this mark is 120. 122, 123, and so on. So 124 is 121, 122, 123, 124 is here. Okay, 138. I know that 138 between 130 and 140. It is somewhere here. Using the same strategy, I see marks and each mark represent 1. So 138 is here, 138. If you look carefully at this number line, you can see that the numbers comes in order from smallest to greatest. And on the number line, the number goes from smaller to greater when you go from left to right. So if you go like this, the numbers go greater. Where is 274? Here I can see a number line, and this number line is marked 200 and 300. Of course, 274 is somewhere between them, but where is exactly? Here I can see 10 divisions, 10 equal divisions, so each division is 10. So to find 274 here, I have to locate this number between the two multiples of 10, which is 270 and 280. And our number is between them. Where is 270? I can count by 10, 200, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70. Here 270 and here 280. 274 between them, but I can say that it is closer to 270 than 280 because I need 4 steps to go back to 270 or 6 steps to go forward to 280. So it is closer to 270. When I put my mark, it should be closer to 270, and I think it is here. So here is 274. This is a 100 to 200 line marked in tens. Each mark is tens. Mark where you think these numbers go on the number line. 128, 165, 192. Let's start by 128. Of course, 128 is between 120 and 130. This means our number is in this area, in this place. But where exactly? You see here I have 8 in the units. So I need 2 steps to go to 30, or I go back 8 steps to 120. So of course it is closer to 130. So when I put my mark, it should be closer to 130, and I think it is here. Our next number is 165. 165, it is between 160 and 170. So it is somewhere in this place. But It is closer to which of them? Let's see. I need 5 steps to go to 70, 170, and 5 steps back to go to 160. So it is exactly in the halfway between them. So my mark will be here, 165. Our last number here is 192. 192 is between 190 and 200. This means it is somewhere here, but it is closer to which one? I think it's closer to 190 because you need 2 steps back to reach 190, but you need 8 steps forward to reach 200. So it is closer to 190. So when I put my mark, it should be closer to 190 here. So here is 192. And this was all for today. Thank you very much.